And they're off. Irish Heat Wave breaks out very smoothly. Loudmouth comes through on the inside to challenge. Galilean is in the clear, Whooping J inside of him, and Feeling Strong is at the back. Loudmouth will set the pace, prompted by Irish Heat Wave, and Galilean is 3 wide. A very eager Whooping J is on horse's heels. A gap of 4 back to Feeling Strong. It's Loudmouth, the leader, with 6 furlongs to run in the Cal Cup Derby. Irish Heat Wave a length back second. Galilean is a comfortable third. Then it's Whooping J fourth, 3 lengths off the lead, 7 more back to Feeling Strong. They're heading to the 5/8 pole, and it's Loudmouth, joined again by Irish Heat Wave, and Galilean keeps the pressure on 3 wide, 3/4 off the pace. Then Whooping J in fourth, and still the distant trailer, Feeling Strong. Half mile to go in the California Cup Derby. Loudmouth, Irish Heat Wave ahead back second. Galilean has been patiently handled throughout. He's had a good journey, and now he starts to pick it up. 2 more back to Whooping J, and then Feeling Strong. Midway on the far turn, Loudmouth still in front by a head to Irish Heat Wave. Galilean now takes the lead on the outside with his move. Feeling Strong is starting to rally from behind. He is just behind Whooping J at the top of the stretch, where Galilean opens up, quickly putting away the top 2. Feeling Strong rallying into second, but it's Galilean well clear, and you could find a telescope to find the competition behind Galilean, who will put on another impressive display. Galilean and Flavien Prat waltz home. Feeling Strong was second, Whooping J third, and then it's Irish Heat Wave. In the winner's circle, number 4, Galilean, a 3-year-old bay colt by Uncle Mo out of Fresia, owned by West Point Thoroughbreds, Barker, and Sandbrook. The winning trainer, Jerry Hollendorfer, and the jockey, Flavien Prat. Galilean was bred in California by Bar C Racing Stables Incorporated, running time 1:43.43 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, in the winner's circle, making the presentation for the Cal Cup Derby is Mr. Doug Burge, the president of the California Thoroughbred Breeders Association. Congratulations to the connections of Galilean, West Point Thoroughbreds, Barker and Sandbrook, Jerry Hollendorfer, and Flavien Prat. The Cal Cup Oaks is up next. Post time in 18 minutes. Begins the late pick 5.
Galilean, ultra impressive in the Cal Cup Derby. We're here with Jeff Lifson from West Point Thoroughbreds. First off, Jeff, for you and Terry Finley and the whole team, that was a magnificent return to the races.
We pointed for this. As soon as he got done with the race at Los Al and ran so big, we looked specifically at this. I don't think we necessarily were thinking, we're going to duplicate what California Chrome did. We just wanted to give him one easy enough, we hoped, 3-year-old start and then see what happened.
We always talk about assessing the trip, the journey. Obviously, they weren't flying out there, but it was decent fractions. Were you happy with what you saw at the state of this horse's development?
Well, I think what was most important to me that was he had clean air in front of him and that he really was not boxed in. That was my biggest fear. Small field, everybody gets to ride your horse to some degree, and that's always a worry. When he had a clean trip down the backstretch, I really was feeling a little bit more relieved.
We would obviously be amiss if we don't talk. Everybody gets Derby fever at this time. Obviously, now points are going to be very, very important. What would you think? Obviously, the San Felipe might be a little quick to come back on, but what would be the game plan as far as those points are concerned?
Well, understandably, we've got a Hall of Famer who's calling the shots here, and he's got a great staff as well, too. My sense is that we don't come back in the San Felipe, but that's just a guess, and Jerry's going to make the real call there. I would think we'd look for one of those 50-point races maybe in March, and then maybe come back here for the Santa Anita Derby, or one of those early April races where they've got 100 points on the line.
Jeff, more importantly, as we talk about in this day and age, partnerships, groups are so important, and it's so sad when you only had a couple of people here. This has to also be gratifying to get more people involved in this sport.
It is, and we've got some real sort of newbies on this particular horse, which is such a cool thing, like easy game, right? But the best part about this particular partnership is that they are all wonderful people and they have a ton of fun. Obviously the champagne course is going to pop upstairs, but they're good, win, lose, or draw. And this horse ran a really, really tough race against Cruel Intention in the fall. These guys were solid behind him even with that, slight disappointment.
Jeff, we really appreciate the time. Congratulations not only to Team Hollendorfer, but to West Point, Terry Finley, you, and the entire team.
Thank you.
All right. Galilean takes a Derby, the Cal Cup Derby.